Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Beauty Beacons. Today we are going to talk about Euphemia Chalmers-Millet, also known as Effie Gray. Effie Gray was a great beauty of the 19th century and an essential part in one of the most famous Victorian love triangles. See, Effie Gray was the wife of art critic and patron John Ruskin. He was the it man when it came to art in the 19th century, and one of his proteges was John Everett Millet, who I'm sure many of you have heard of before. He was a great artist of the Pre-Raphaelite movement. So Effie Gray had been married to this John Ruskin from a very young age, but their marriage was never consummated, and it is speculated a lot. I mean, it's quite a juicy part of the story about why they never consummated the marriage. It is said that he was in some way repulsed by some part of her body. Some people say that he was shocked by the way actual lady bits look, but I mean, nothing is certain on this part, besides the fact that they did not, consummate the marriage. So the marriage wasn't a very happy one, and they got a divorce, or annulment as it was called back then, a couple of years later when Effie got into an affair with Millet. Now, they got married and they had 8 children, and Effie was a model for many of his paintings, and she was an absolutely gorgeous woman. It has been documented several times how gorgeous she was. You can see in the paintings, of course, these are always idealized a little bit, but you can see she's a very, very beautiful woman. So I know many of you guys who watch my videos are slightly fascinated, to say the least, by Pre-Raphaelite beauties, so today I'm going to show you how to recreate the iconic look of Effie Gray. So let's start with the makeup. Now, I based this mostly off a painting which is strongly idealized, obviously. I mean, nobody looks like that. Giant eyes, just everything is too perfect. But that is the look I'm going to go for today, that kind of ideal of beauty. So I'm going to start by applying a good layer of foundation to completely even out my skin tone, make it look just porcelainly perfect. And then I'm going to apply concealer as well, for the same reasons. And when everything is blended, I'm going to go over with a layer of powder to set everything and make sure my face is nice and matte. So I'm going to define my eyebrows a little bit. In the painting she has a lot of contrast in her face, so I'm going to take a couple of eyeshadow colors, mix these together to create kind of a shade that is about my eyeshadow color, maybe a touch darker, and I'm going to make my eyebrows a little bit more round than they are at the moment. So I'm going to kind of emphasize this very feminine, soft, round shape. So in the eyelashes, again, lots of contrast. So I'm going to take a black eyeliner pencil and just line the inner part of my eyelid, so my waterline up here, tight line. And this is going to make my eyelashes look fuller, and it's almost going to make it look like I'm wearing eyeliner when I'm not actually wearing eyeliner, so it's kind of like a no makeup trick. And after that's done, I'm going to apply mascara on my top lashes, and this is again just going to make them look a lot fuller and darker. Alright. Cheeks. This is something that was very exaggerated, so I am going to apply a lot of pink blusher, just loads and loads and loads. So when the blusher is on, it's time to move on to the lips, and for these I'm going to take a combination of pink and red lipsticks, and I'm just going to apply these very softly, blend it in with my fingers, make it look a little bit natural, but just to give that kind of luscious effect to the lips. And there's the makeup already done, so moving on to the hair. Now, Effie, in most of the paintings, I believe, and sketches and everything, is wearing this typical kind of swoopy hairstyle. I would say where the hair is parted down the center and then it's kind of wavy, and it's just swooped towards the back and then fastened in some way in the back. I could not find one picture where you could see the back of her head and what's actually going on there, but I'm assuming it's something simple. Fingers crossed. I went for a bun. I mean, it seems likely to me. So to achieve this hairstyle, I am going to spray my hair with heat protector first, because we're going to curl it. And then I'm going to separate it into smaller sections, which I'm going to then curl with a curling iron. Just all of my hair. And when everything is curled, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to completely cool down, make sure these curls are set before I manipulate them further. So when my hair has cooled down, I'm going to take a brush and just brush my hair through really softly, and then I'm going to swoop my hair backwards. Really simple, just swoop it backwards, create these kind of hanging parts on the side here, and then just tie my hair in a low ponytail, a very loose one. And all the hair that is left in my ponytail right now, I'm just going to twist into a bun at the back of my head and fasten with a couple of bobby pins. So that is the finished hairstyle, and that finishes the Effie Gray look. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any requests for historical beauty icons that you would like me to recreate the looks of, please leave them down in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!